Okay, all this week we've been working on the scissor sweep and options from the scissor sweep. So we started at like a white belt, blue belt level, and then went up. So I'm gonna go over all the options, and then we'll do a no-gi one because we did the same thing with the no-gi. The grips are completely different, but check it out. Here's the gi one. Check it out.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, so a lot of little details on this. I'll try to go over all of them. But the basic scissor sweep, most jiu-jitsu schools do it identical or very similar. This is what I found that works for me the best. Okay? I don't even know why it's called a scissor sweep, because you actually don't do this. Okay? Everybody thinks a scissor sweep, you're supposed to scissor your leg. Well, in reality, you're actually just blocking this leg and all the weight's on this leg, and you're kind of like kicking it over. So let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so this is when the hands are on the body, which everybody should always keep their hands on the body. If she puts her hands on the mat, we already know we're gonna attack it for Kimura, okay? So here she's keeping me down. One of the easiest things to do is the rope climb. So how do I rope climb? I just climb just like this up, okay? Now if I was going for a choke, I go higher. What determines choke or sweep is her ability to keep me down. Okay, if I want to choke, I got to go a lot higher, but look, she's keeping me down, so this is making it hard. As she keeps me down, it gives me space here to bring the knee in. First thing I want to do though is grip here and lock. What do I mean by that? I lock the hand by bringing this in like this. So if she tries to put that hand out, very hard. If you grab low, she can put that hand out. If you grab high, she can put that hand out. If I grab here and I don't put my elbow in, she can put that hand out. So I put my elbow in, makes it hard for her to put her hand out. Okay, now I'm ready to bring the leg in. I'm gonna just shrimp and bring it all the way in, just like this. This is cupping, and this is grabbing. Okay, so this is at a 90, and this is going all the way through here. Okay, now this is just gonna pull the weight on. She can't put her arm out because I have this completely secure. Now what I mean by the scissor sweep, this just locks. And I pull her weight here, and I do like a little kick. From here, use the head to come up, because I want to keep the arm and bring it over. Now you have your choke / arm bar. Okay, so one more time. Okay. Rope climb up, boom, grip, sweep. Bring this over, choke / arm bar. So that's number one. Day 2, part 2. Check this option out. This is pretty awesome. This right here, when you rope climb up, you got a couple different ways you can do this. You can do it as an afterthought if she puts her hand out, or you can make her put the hand out. So I'm gonna show both ways real quick, okay? Let's say I do this incorrect, and I start my sweep, and she puts her hand out. That's what I actually don't mind, okay? Because now I'm gonna put all the force here, and this just feeds right into the Kimura, okay? Or I'm here, rope climb. I actually set this hand a little lower, and as I pull her weight on, I put the hand out. And now I still get the Kimura, okay? Now, check this out, little bonus detail here. What happens a lot of time with the big guys is when I do this, they straighten the arm out, okay? This is awesome because you can put it around, lock it in, I let it go, come up, and now you can finish with your head arm. Hop off the mount, flatten out, S-grip, finish it out. So that's version number 2. So let's go into number 3 now. Okay, this number 3 is pretty awesome. It's actually off the no-gi, but I do it for the gi too. So check it out, okay? So you're actually sitting here, and this person on here this time, the indicator is going to be, she posts this out, and look, this hand here comes this way, okay? So a lot of times what will happen here, if she posts and I can't pull for the Kimura because look, her body weight is on top of me. So I'm not off on the side, I can't reach this. Even if I go like this, it's gonna be hard. So this angle here allows me to grab this one. When I grab this one, I pull this across. This hand just reaches up and grabs her armpit and brings her this way. Immediately go to the mount, and I like keeping this crushed this way, and this arm's still pinned. Okay, so one more time. Huh?
Start here, so this one.
Okay, so check this one out. Here, so I mess up the grip, post. This time I don't really have the Kimura set up. I look for this hand, pull this through, sit up, kick her this way. I pin this and come up. Okay, now I have it reverse this way. Okay, let's go over that a little bit so you guys can check it out. Let me see how it looks. Okay, number 3, a little bit slower and with some more details. So, remember, indicator on here is going to be, I can't really reach the Kimura because my body isn't off the side. Instead of trying to sweep, this hand's already out, I'm just going to reach up and grab here. I'm going to pull it across with the sleeve, sit up and grab the armpit. Now when I pull her, all I'm doing is pulling her towards me and then kicking. When I kick, I pull this over, and now I switch the hand. And this way, I have a head-on triangle on this hand. Okay, check that one out. That one's fun. Nobody sees it coming. Second arm.
Just a minute, okay, Nicholas?
Last one. I gotta hurry. Kids are starting. This one's a tricky one. I still grab, but this time instead of bringing this in, I'm just bringing it over. And we're gonna set up the triangle. Okay, set up and then go into our triangle. Watch one more time real quick. This one's pretty easy. It's the one I like the most because it's so hard to stop. Doesn't matter if she's gripping hard here. I'm using this and this pull here to pop it off. And then I pull her in. And now I can set up the triangle. Pretty easy. That's a good setup. Pretty deep. The rest here, grip, pull, lock, secure. Those are your 4. I gotta get to work.